So for July 28th, our company received an invoice from Pacific Gas and Electric for monthly utility services for 3 different amounts, but there is no record. So what we're going to want to do is create a bill for these 3 amounts so this way we can pay for them. So what we're going to go to do is transactions, payables, and enter bills. So we want to make sure it's to our accounts payable. Our vendor we want to make sure this is a primary vendor bill. Our vendor is Pacific Gas and Electric. The date is July 28th. And see here we have our expenses is automatically utilities. So the first amount that we have is $368.27. So $368.27, and we click add. Our second utilities amount was $518.62. We click add, and the third amount that we had was $439.43. Okay, and the warehouse is what we're going to put as our location. We have our accounts payable, the vendor, the correct date, the total amount. Alright, so this all looks good. So what we're going to do is we're going to click save. And now our bill is open. So now there's a record of it and we can make a payment on this bill when we need to. So for the next transaction for July 29th, the Pacific Gas and Electric invoice is due upon receipt. Therefore, you must pay the bill immediately. Okay, so since we just created this, we can click make a payment. If we weren't in this, what we could do is go to transactions, bill, payables, and pay bills. So what we're going to do is click make payment. And so we have our AP account, we have Pacific Gas and Bill. Here's our check number, which will automatically populate, and we want to make sure it's coming from our checking account. So the date that we're making the payment is the 29th. And we can click to be printed, so this will go to a page where if we wanted to keep records of the checks that we make, we can print it out and have it. So here we want to make sure it's being applied to this bill for the total amount of our utility. And here we have it's being paid to Pacific Gas and Electric. So this was the original due date, because it was when we had made it, we didn't know it was going to be upon receipt. So if we knew that, we could have changed the due date. So for now, we're going to click save. So here we have our confirmation that our transaction was successfully saved and our check was applied to this bill.